If you're cutting your coins across Skyrim, you'll want to point your blade towards Markarth, the capital city of the Reach. There's no end of trouble in the City of Stone, and that means plenty of ways for you to earn your supper. Your sellsword instincts should point you towards the wealthiest patrons with the fattest purses to work for, but you need to mind yourself during the resting hours. Markarth isn't like your Whiterun, where mercenary companies like the Companions make a sellsword an honoured professional. No, Markarth has its own rules. Rules the natives aren't going to just tell you. Lucky for you, old Miss Aelia is here to shine your torchlight over your thick skulls. First thing you'll notice in the City of Stone is the stone. They say dwarves cut out the city from the mountain, and maybe they did, by the look of it. But what it really means is that the whole place is vertical, and the streets are really cliffs. Long story short, be careful when you've got a belly full of mead. When you enter the city proper, you'll immediately hit the market. The merchants usually sell food and jewellery on the streets. Meat is the preferred ration. The craggy rocks in the area make for poor farming land, and silver is what's used to make most all the rings and necklaces you might buy, thanks to the large silver mine in the city. Whatever you do, don't ask the Markarth city guard for about anything. They're about as helpful as an angry frostbite spider while you're caught in its web, and if you mention anything about the Forsworn to them, they might spit in your eye. Yeah, sounds very familiar. Speaking of the Forsworn, these wild men and women will be your main source of income while you're at Markarth. The Jarl almost always has a bounty on some Forsworn leader or another, and if you don't mind going blade to axe with someone 2 septims short of a pint of ale, it's steady work. The Silverblood Inn is where you'll want to head into after seeing the market. The drinks are, as usual, watered down, and judging by the metallic taste with water from the rivers that run through the city's smelter district, what's important here is getting a room to stay in. You won't find any friendly faces to con your way into a cheap place to stay in Markarth. The natives don't trust strangers, so save yourself the trouble and put down your coin to rent a real room. After you've spent a day in recovering from travel, you'll see that Markarth is divided into 2 sides by the big crag in the centre. The part with the big river running through it is called Riverside, and the other is called Dryside. The Riverside is where the smelter and native workers live, so don't bother going there. Instead, head directly to the Dryside and talk to the local Nord nobles and see what problems you can start solving at the highest rate. 2 major places to see are the Temple of Dibella and Sidna Mine. The temple rests on top of the central crag, a good place to go if you're on good terms with the divines, but be warned. The priestesses of Dibella don't allow men into their inner sanctums, so don't go crashing down in there uninvited unless you want a short trip to a long fall. Sidna Mine is the place where all the silver comes from, that I mentioned before, but it's also the jail. Markarth uses prisoners to mine the ore, and there's a lot of it, so don't get caught doing something illegal in the city, or you'll be hauled down there to dig. Apparently, the whole place is owned by one of the biggest families in the city, the Silverbloods. Notice the inn is named after them? Always keep your sellsword eye open for hints like that. I tried meeting with the head of the Silverblood family to see if they had any work, but guarding their mines isn't the blood rush I became a mercenary for. Something to keep in mind for yourself if you're thinking of staying a few months. The final place I'll talk about here is Understone Keep, the home of the Jarl in Markarth. It's a fancy palace like any other, assuming your palace is built underground, but what you need to know is a city underneath the keep. That's right, there's another city below Markarth, one of those old dwarven ruins. They sometimes have expeditions in the ruins that makes for a good job, guarding the scholars and maybe lifting a few stones here and there. If you're lucky, you might come across one of those old dwarven machines, and you can bring back a souvenir after you're done breaking it apart. Alright, Miss Aelia's hand is getting tired, and that means this guide is done. Last piece of advice, don't cause trouble in Markarth. Don't start fights, don't stop fights, don't stick your head anywhere without someone from the city paying you for it, because believe me, no one in Markarth wants you there. Make your gold, drink your mead, see what's there to see, and move on. Nothing changes in the City of Stone, and that's just fine. Well, I'll tell you something, Brilliant. If I'd read that book before I went to Markarth, I might not have gone in the first place. too right. It's a flaming hellhole, and I, for one, am not going to be buying any properties here at all. I'm going to finish my tasks and then just pass this place by, because I cannot do with the Morky guards, the silver bloods, the corruption, the death, the murder. Oh, it's hit me again! Who hit it? Who stepped on it this time? I'm having a rant about Marcus. I don't want attacking with battering rams, thank you very much. So yeah, as soon as I'm done here, I am out of this place. The Reach is beautiful, but I can always visit it when I have a moment spare for a hike or two. Give me somewhere more peaceful. For God's sake, are we stepping on every trap known to man here? Right, if we level up one more time in any of our skills, we will level up totally to level 31. So, where the hell? Okay. For some reason, I can't seem to grasp. There we go. Couldn't seem to grasp what was going on there for a second. The Legend of Red Eagle, the Argonian Account, Book 1. Do I have that? Let me just check my book list. Argonian Account, Book 1. Yeah, I've got that. Okay. And it's not that expensive, I don't think, so we'll leave it as it is. Right, come on. We unlock this lock and we level up. Oops. There we go. Get ready for it. Oh yeah. Yellow Book of Riddles and Disaster at Ironith. I have both of those. Red Belina, just bear with me whilst I do some meditations. What are we, level 30? Going to level 31, so we're going to put the points in Magicka, thank you. I think the final point that we have here into Mage Armour requires level 70. No, we can't do that then. There goes my plans up in flames. So restoration is now level 60, which means can we finally get recovery level 2? Yes, we can. So my magic regenerates slightly quicker now, and things are progressing nicely in terms of my perks. Right, come on, let's go. There was somebody, oh, there was something on this altar type thing here. There's a few. Looks like there's a few things. Ruin book. Oh, goat's head. Ugh, how disgusting. Quite the barbaric people, these Forsworn. Right, I think we're done down here. Let's steadily move our way on. A split path! Take a look at our map and go left. Is there a switch on the side of the door here? I've never come across one of these before. This does not look healthy. Is this the way out? Looks like it is, actually. If it is, then I'm going the wrong way, but I should just double check. To Skyrim, yeah, well, not quite yet. I haven't finished. Ah! Now I'm finished. What's this sword here? A glass greatsword. Bit of a tongue twister of a name, but never mind. Twin secrets. I had that, but I'll take it again because it's good for selling. And disenchant. Nothing to disenchant. Okay, thank you. What else we got here? Got some. We got some soul gems. The petty variety. The Wolf Queen, Volume 5, The Wisp Mother, oh, Mortal Blood, do I have? Yes, I've read all of them. Any ones that are expensive? No, pretty cheap common books. Some robes and hats and things. Elizabeth's de Bella statue. Great glass. See, I can't even say these glass great swords. Too many G's. The glass great sword of binding. And I don't have this soul trap enchantment either, so this would be a great one to disenchant because apparently, I think soul trap is a very good enchantment to use. Also, if you give this to a companion, give your companion all of your soul gems, and every time your companion kills an enemy, your soul gems become automatically filled up. I believe that's the case, and if that is the case, I may have just hit the cash cow here. If I can get my soul gems filled effectively and quickly, it's going to give me a perfect opportunity to start practicing enchantment, because the one barrier for me doing that is getting my soul gems filled. So let's see if we can disenchant it, and if we can then enchant Bellina's bow. Oh, we can. Why not? Right. What? Do I? Maybe I already have the soul trap enchantment. Oh, I do. Well, bugger me sideways. I didn't realise I had it. If I knew that, I would have bloody enchanted Bellina's elven bow a long time ago to give her soul trap.
I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know.
What a silly move. Yeah, look, she's got a bow, so if I enchant her bow with soul trap, every time she kills somebody with her bow, it's going to fill a soldier. Now, yes, granted, she doesn't always kill an enemy with her bow, but when she does, it'll give us some filled soul gems. Do I have any filled soul gems on me for a quick bit of enchantment here? Don't have any filled soul gems, unfortunately. Right. Note to self: next time we go back to the College of Winterhold, or we come across any enchantment tables in the near future, and we have a filled soul gem, enchant Bellina's bow with soul trap. Right, just one last sweep of the area. Have we got everything? We do have everything, which means that we can get the hell out of here. Right, come on. Whoa. Time's a ticking away. It's 6:46. And we have to find the Red Eagle's sword, but not before heading back, I think, to rest and recuperation. Now, rest and recuperation could take two forms. It could take the form of all the way over here in Markarth, but it might take the form of Rorikstead, which is far closer. So, as we plot it on our map, place our marker, and we'll have to find a way down. Hopefully this is the way. If it's not, well then we're screwed, but oh, I thought we crashed. Whew, close shave. Right. So we're going to have to do like a swinging round the mountain style. There we go, there's the marker. Let's keep going. There's Rorikstead coming into view. Once again, the lure of a warming is always too much. There's a choice between resting up for the night and heading off. Oh, just in time. The rain hits us. Come on, Brina. No time to waste. Don't fancy getting wet out here. Unnecessarily. Where is she? Well, normally I wait around for her, but not today. If she can't get her backside moving and then she wants to get wet out here, then tough. Me? Nope, I am off. Like the clappers. Civilization once again. It's nice to be among people that don't want to kill you. What was the name of this place? Let me guess. Let me see if my memory serves me well. Nope, I can't remember. It is called the I can't read it. The frost fruit. Yes, frost fruit. The frost fruit, and I'm underneath the cover now. I can be. Oh, that was quick. Right, let's go. Soothing tunes. Right, Brina, care to take a seat?
What do you need?
Take the load off. Sit in the chair.
Okay, got it.
Who's this guy? Oh, is this Lord Rorikstead? Yes, it is, Lord Rorik. Right.
Anything else?
No, nothing else. I'm going to sit myself. We've come a long way. Close to death on more than one occasion, and before I order the food and drink, we'll just chill out for a bit. So, we have collected the goodies for Dibella. Some kind of statue, which we'll just take a quick look at in the inventory. See what it is that she had us go and collect. Maybe it's a family heirloom. Oh, it's Dibella, the goddess, of course, yes. How do we zoom? I zoom in. There we go. Yes, holding a. Is that a flower petal or something? Yes, and she's doing a little dance like Swan Lake. La 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 la. And off she goes. Right. Yes. So she's probably a family heirloom that you want to just collect. Hopefully, when we do take it back to Markarth, there'll be some reward for us. Anyway. That'll be next time. So we have come here for rest and recuperation, and rest and recuperation is what we should do. So next time we shall head out, and before we go back to Markarth proper, we may as well just start looking for Red Eagle's sword. So join me next time for that. See you soon.